Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and this is Hitman Blood Money, the no-kill run. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be playing Hitman Blood Money, and I'm going to play this game without the game at any point acknowledging that a death has taken place. So, and you know what, we'll do some other stuff too. Let's just dive in, and I will explain as we go. So we're going to start off with a vintage year. I'm not going to do Death of a Showman. Death of a Showman is a really scripted training level. There's really no freedom or flexibility. Hitman Blood Money is really all about playing in little adventure playground, little open worlds. Each level its own little open world, little adventure playground. So that's really, that's what I want to be doing. So that's where I'm going to start. So here we are. Let's start off by getting a disguise. And this guy, just who's gone around this corner, he's a good prospect for that. So syringe him and just drag him into the bushes. You don't actually even need to drag him into the bushes because no one other than him actually comes around to this bit of the level, but it's good practice. So just have his suit and head into the main area. We are playing on Expert, by the way. The difference between Expert and Pro is minimal. It just basically, the only real difference is you're not allowed any saves whatsoever. And just because I often record things multiple times, I often record each part a couple of times just to get the best shots. It's easier for me to have saves that I can go to rather than having to do everything again, because otherwise there's a lot of waiting in Hitman Blood Money. So straight away, here's our first target. He's just chilling out here. There he is. He's just gonna. Is he tying his shoe? He's just tying his shoe. It's fine. So this is our first target, and he's supposed to be assassinated, but that's not gonna happen. That's totally not gonna happen. Just tourists come on through. Just let the tourists come by. Hello, tourists. Yep. Enjoy the wine cellars. Yep. Enjoy the wine cellars. You too. Just stay with the crowd. So just let him come up to you, and then hope the game's physics plays ball, and then just give him a little push. Oops. Even if he doesn't fall over the banisters, doesn't even matter. If he falls over the banisters, that's the best case scenario, but don't feel you need to do that, because you can just do this. Just throw him over the rail. And that card never even notices. Yeah, I think it's time to just walk away. Yep, walk away. So that's what we're doing. We are doing an accident only, or all accidents run. I love these because Hitman Blood Money, if there's one game in the world that's kind of about killing people, it's a Hitman Blood Money, really. It's a game about a professional assassin, but no, there's plenty of rule sets that let you not bother. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through that, and then after we're done, I'm going to do some other stuff too, because this is actually going to be pretty short. Just head around the side of the house, climb the guttering. Mysteriously, no one ever seems to see you. I mean, I've occasionally just tried to say, oh, I should, time this carefully and all that. It's like, it doesn't seem to matter. No one ever seems to see you climb the guttering. I think they've kind of deliberately placed it so no one ever sees you. Just head in through the window. Aha! Perfect timing. The Don is not practicing. That means he's in the next room over. Here he comes. Now he's going to do some violining. Now this is really the point where the game wants you to sneak up behind him and fiber wire him. That's really what the game wants you to do. Don't do that. There's no need to do that. Quick sedative to him. Drag his unconscious body outside. And another candidate goes over the railing and has a little accident. There you are. So all you need to do is head straight off here, drop off the edge, I think you use a tiny bit of help for doing that, and then just go down the sea path down to the bottom. There he is. Hello. It's a pretty game, isn't it, Hitman Blood Money? Despite the fact it's years and years old, it's still an attractive game. And I think it's because it's colourful. It's a nicely designed, colourful game, and all the levels are unique, and everything's it's nice. It's just a nice game. And a few more people need to have accidents yet, because interesting thing about Hitman Blood Money, no one can swim, and if anyone falls any distance, pretty much doesn't matter how far it is. Just any fall will kill pretty much anyone. This guy goes for a swim too. He can't swim either. And then just head around to the plane. Ignore that guy. He doesn't matter. Straight past him. Don't worry. It's cool. I'm supposed to be here. And escape. There you are. Hitman mysteriously back in his suit, even though I wasn't in the suit. I abandoned my suit. That's fine. I don't really mind. And away we go. There you go. That is that's the first mission of Hitman Blood Money completed. Entirely without any actual kills taking place. Clearly says that. Total kills, 0. There were just 4 accidents. 2 people decided to go for a swim but forgot they couldn't swim. One person mysteriously decided... one person just hopped over a banister and fell to his death. And someone else, unfortunately, fell off a balcony too. Unfortunately, when the game says accidents, no one ever seems to check for puncture wounds in the neck, because a lot of these accidents happen to have been mysteriously syringed in the neck recently, but no one seems to mind that. No one seems to mind that at all. So there we go. That's the first mission completed, accidents only. It's pretty easy. It gets a lot more difficult later in the game, but if I were to leave that there, this would be a really, really short part. So I don't want to do that. I also want to do something else in this run. I want to show off all sorts of fun alternative methods. So let's do that. And just, you know, that is also Silent Assassin 0 notoriety. So it's a really easy way of getting Silent Assassin 2. So now let's do that again, but let's do it a different way. This time, let's do it with explosives only. And for extra fun, let's leave that guy alone. Let's leave him, because that's possibly the most syringed guy in all of Hitman Blood Money. Pretty much the first thing I do in any run of Hitman Blood Money in this level is just go, yep, straight around the corner, yep, syringe to the neck. That guy gets it a lot, so let's leave him alone for once. Instead, let's just stay in our suit for now. Let's keep this nice and professional. Doesn't mean no one gets to the neck, it just means it's this guy instead. Sorry. Otherwise that guy gets in the way. So it's kind of important he goes down. There's actually no reason to go inside the house whatsoever. Because fortunately, the guy in question very conveniently decides to just hang out by balconies. So that makes things very easily if you're simply good with your throws. And throwing is a skill people seem to forget about in this game. But it's one that's very, very important. And opens up all sorts of fun possibilities. Mine. Throw. I think that was a good one. And dead. Nice and easy. Never even had to step foot inside the house. I love that method of dealing with him. Head down the sea path as we did before. A nice thing about this method is it means it's very efficient. This is a very efficient way of doing it. Now you just want to chill out at the bottom here till everyone gets over the whole explosion that killed the Don, which happens very quickly, pleasingly. Yep, he's already out of cowering and into peering mode, and now he's back to having his cigarette. And in a minute, he'll return back to his original position. There he goes, and normality is restored. And as you can see, that guy over there has done the exact same thing. Be really careful where you pull him back to exactly, because he can really easily go in the water even when you don't want him to. So I'm just going to be careful of that happening. Yeah, that's close enough. I'm going to try and not drown you. I don't want you to drown. Oh, it's close. Yeah, he's going to be fine. Unfortunately, like everyone in here... Oh, Steve. Oh. Yeah, if Steve goes in the water, he's not getting up again because no one in Hitman Blood Money can swim. Head round the corner. This guy goes for a swim. And now, call the elevator. This is like a way into the level so many people seem to just completely forget about. That right at the end of the level here, there's this elevator. And some people just treat it as an escape route. like after they've gone through the basement bit, they use this as their escape route. It works really well as an entrance too, because literally you can go straight through this bit. Hello. Me and him are gonna just go and have a cigarette together. It's fine. Interestingly, even though he's standing at point blank range and me and him do the same job, he has no way of recognizing me. Bye. The reason you want to get rid of him is just because you want as few people as possible upstairs. So the more people you can get rid of, the better. Now a guard comes downstairs. Give him a quick sedative too. There we go. That guard just got sedated. Working theory, this guy and that guard are dating, because every time this guard goes around the corner, this guy came and stand at the door and watched him, and then if this guy fails to come back round, that guy goes to investigate. The reason we needed to get rid of that guard was because he's the one that patrols into this room. Well, there's two guards that patrol this room. One of them regularly goes downstairs. That's who we got this uniform from. The other one regularly goes around that corner there. He can be easily knocked out as a result there. The reason we need both of them gone is because guards see mines that you've planted and pick them up and take them to the security room. And I don't want them to do that. I want my mine to stay exactly where it is. So this is the drugs lab, and honestly, there's not like anything desperately exciting you can do here. The Don's son will regularly come to this spot here, where if you've got rid of the patrolling guards, you can just put a bomb there and blow him up that way. But it's a bit kind of crass and uninteresting, so I'm not necessarily going to do that one. Meanwhile, this corridor actually is one of the better places to ambush him, because that guard will face that way forever. He never turns to face this way, so you can really easily grab the target as he passes through this hallway and just like take him through here and do whatever you want. So, sorry, that came off as way creepier than I anticipated. Just kind of, say, grab the target and take him into this room that has a bed in it and do whatever you want. That's not what I meant at all. Now, if you want to do this in a sniper way, you are absolutely in clover. There are so many fantastic ways to do this sniper style without actually ever having to go into the areas you most commonly do. First up, just run around the left, and once you've taken care of the guard, who's the only person who patrols this area, there's this ledge right here. So here he is. Right there. You'll pretty much need an advanced sniper rifle to pull that off. That's really difficult to do with the sniper rifle you'll actually have at this point in the game if you're doing like a new game playthrough. And if you want to do the same with a nicer view, you can do the shot from this ledge here, get a clearer view of the balcony, and you can get a clear headshot. In fact, if you're feeling really fancy, there's very little to stop you coming down to the bottom area and sniping him from way down here as the final act before you run out into his plane. There you go. That is incidentally pretty much impossible to do with the sniper rifle you'll have at the beginning of the game, so I had to load a save file where I had the more advanced sniper rifle from the end of the game, but still, you can literally pop the Don and then hop straight in his plane afterwards, which is, I think, pretty sweet. Meanwhile, in terms of fun sniping locations, for picking off the Don's son, this bedroom up on the 3rd floor here is a great place to snipe him without anyone having any idea where you are. Dead. And as you can see, though everyone is a little freaked out, you kind of get to have this, and you get to, I think, have a very positive feeling of closing the door and knowing, yep, totally safe. Totally safe. So there we are. That's just me playing some Hitman Blood Money. I absolutely love Hitman Blood Money. It's a gorgeous game even after all these years. It is. It gives you so much freedom. It's just a fantastic game. And I'd love to do more of this. Let me know if you want more of this, because I would love to do this whole game. I will do it anyway. But you know what? If you like Hitman, let me know. I'd love to know how many of you would actually be interested in seeing me play Hitman. I've been John. This has been Many True Nerd, and this has been Blood Money, No Kill, and some other stuff too. Thank you very much, and goodbye. But the show must go on. Detonate. Oops. Get your timings right. Just wait for the right moment. Here's the dramatic conclusion.